face you.
So now we gotta talk about some HO. So HO is a stupid playstyle. It's very stupid because all you do, I will repeat these steps to you. I will repeat these steps. Step one, get up rocks. Actually, it could be one or the other. Step 1 or 2, get up rocks. And then step 2, I guess, get up Sicky Web. Then step 3, you get Final Gambit or whatever. Step 4, you go Grimmsnarl, set up screens, and then step 5, you just sweep. That's literally how this playstyle goes. It's so boring too. It's such a boring playstyle to play against because you know what they're gonna do. Like you know exactly what they're gonna do with this playstyle, and then like they either mess up somehow, or you just get like hacked out or something stupid like that. But yeah, they run like Encore to like put them to lock them on in, and then that can kind of make it easier for them to set up anyway. And again, they run that Final Gambit so that way they get a good chunk of damage off on stuff, and again just open up for the rest of their team. So it's pretty brainless, honestly. Some people run Taunt on this to prevent rocks from going up on their side, and also prevent defog. And they even run T-Wave as well to kind of help with the with slowing things down for the other team, or for the rest of the team. Some people even run Spirit Break just to get chip, but most of the time you're going to be seeing it run like Taunt and T-Wave. Then Dragapult is well, I mean, it's not okay. I'm not going to say it's just these 4, but these are like the main. Well, these 3 right here are the main ones. Dragapult could be anything else, honestly. It could even be Aegislash. It could be a Toxtricity. Again, I've seen HO Toxtricity. I'm not talking about the one I've used. That's not that. I'm not counting that one. Technically, that's not really. I mean, that's HO, but it's not really HO. But it is kind of HO. But so this one right here, Dragapult could be anything else. You don't have to have a Dragapult on an HO team. These 3 are the main ones you'll see. Like almost always, you're gonna see these 3 together on HO. But yeah, Dragapult could be anything else. And it could be an Aegislash. It could be another wall breaker like Conkeldurr. It could be a Hydreigon if anything. To add like that special that special attack onto it. Like there's a lot of ways you could run HO. You can even run Como over this too, and it'll still do fine. Then you have Hawlucha, which you could run with. I forgot what the item is. Oh yeah, Power Herb with Sky Attack, and then you get off your Gear and Burden off, and then you just go crazy from there. You SD as well under screens or with screens up, and then you just power, and then you go for Sky Attack on whatever your opponent has in front of them. Hit or miss, you're gonna get your Burden boost. You're at +2, and you're gonna kill something. You're gonna kill something with Acro or CC. That's just how this mon works. Unfortunately though, Hawlucha cannot break through Aegislash unless you get chip on it first, I think. Because you can't kill it in its shield form. You'd have to get it out of its shield form to kill it. Or you could flinch it too with Sky Attack. That's also possible. There's that. There's that possibility. And you have Bisharp, which prevents hazard removal. Specifically defog. You can prevent defog with Bisharp. So you could just, go in, predicting the defog. You set up on them, or I mean, you get +2 right off that, and then you can get off a really strong knockoff or an Iron Head on whatever comes in. Knockoff being the better option, as you can just body whatever comes in anyway. I forgot to mention that with Bisharp, you can also Sucker Punch things in the late game. After you're like +2, so you're just gonna have a better shot at cleaning up the late game. You want to rely on Cloyster. Again, depending on how you play it out. But yeah, forgot to add that Sucker Punch part. It's also really good for dealing with the ghost types too, so dealing with Dragapult and such. So it's really solid. Or hit harder with a knockoff anyway. So yeah. Most people when they run Bisharp, they run it with the black glasses, just to not reveal that or just because it boosts the dark type move a little bit better. Some people opt to run Life Orb as well, so Life Orb is also there as an option too. But yeah, and then we have Cloyster, the demon on this team. This is the mon that everyone fears. Like this, everyone fears this mon. But granted, its usage is starting to drop though. But still in the beginning, this mon was everywhere. It still is everywhere, but just not as prevalent as it. No, it's still around. It's still around. What am I saying? But yeah. Usually with this thing, they run King's Rock, so that way they can flinch things. So they want to flinch like mons that don't normally, or normally that can take the hit. They flinch them, and flinch has a 50% chance actually because you have skill link. So with skill link, you hit 5 times with the move. So again, you go for an Icicle Sphere on something like Aegislash. You flinch it after your shell. Well, I mean you're +2 with Shell Smash, or after Shell Smash. Then you flinch them. Then you pretty much win the game because you get rid of their resist right off the bat, and that's what makes this mon dangerous with the King's Rock. Some people run Wider, but Wider really isn't that great in my opinion because this mon's meant to be a sweeper. The drops don't really matter too much, so you're kind of just meant to just go crazy with this thing. Yeah, you also run Rock Blast as well to deal with Rotom, as you can't really deal with it normally with the Icicle Sphere. I mean you can. You just have to get a flinch, which isn't hard, but if you're lucky, you'll get it. But if you aren't, then well, you might as well go Rock Blast. But yeah, that pretty much covers Cloyster. Oh yeah, basically the best answer to Cloyster would be Toxapex, as you could either haze it or you could just scald it down, because you're not gonna kill it. You're not gonna kill it with Cloyster. You're just not. Unless you go like +4. I mean, unless you go +6, then you probably have a better shot at it. But yeah, you're not gonna kill Pex. So yeah, there's that. You have other options on your team to deal with Pex, but if you can't deal with Pex, then you kind of just lose to it. If you have a Cloyster up ahead of it, I guess you can flinch it too. If you can flinch it, then you can beat it. So there's that option. But yeah, that's pretty much HO. Pretty boring playstyle in my opinion. Not the best one, not the most fun to use.